Thank you for joining NALP and more than 500 volunteer landscape professionals for Renewal and Remembrance, the industry's largest day of service in the country. We will be honoring America's veterans and leaders by beautifying some of our nation's most revered grounds. R&R is a tribute of dedication and honor to our country's fallen heroes and an opportunity for landscape professionals across the country to give back in a meaningful way to our industry. This year, we will be working at Arlington National Cemetery as well as the United States Soldiers and Airmen's Home National Cemetery. This event would not be possible without the tireless efforts of the NALP staff and the generous support of our sponsors. A special thank you to our platinum sponsors, Caterpillar, John Deere, and New Holland Construction. We have a full day of events scheduled for Monday. From 6:15 to 7:15 a.m., buses will be running from the hotel to Arlington National Cemetery. From 7:15 to 1 p.m., we will be working at Arlington and the Soldiers and Airmen's Home National Cemeteries. After all the hard work, we'll get cleaned up and down to business with some informational sessions and council meetings. If you're staying in town, we invite you to join us for dinner and with entertainment by the Politico's Comedy Brigade and an NALP PAC reception. Tickets may be purchased at the door. Once at the cemetery, things will look a little different. Buses will be dropping everyone off near this year's opening ceremony site, the Women in Military Service for America Memorial. Here you will find your group, pick up your safety materials, and receive a safety review. You will then enjoy the opening ceremony before heading out to your work area. Because of the central location of this year's opening ceremony, a number of groups will be walking to their work sites. You will work hard, get dirty, and sweat before heading back to the Schaeff parking lot, the usual lunch spot for a well-deserved meal. After lunch, buses will begin shuttling folks back to the hotel. Don't delay because the last bus will depart at 2 p.m. We'll be busy during the day doing the following tasks: applying phosphorus and lime as well as aerating turf areas, expanding landscape and irrigation projects, completing some hardscape installations and repairs, and as always, we will have our ever-popular children's program. Are you an unassigned volunteer? Look for these guys, Kenny Crenshaw and Don Zerby, by the staging area before the opening ceremony. They will find a home for you. It's going to be hot out there and you will be working hard, so a few reminders to keep your day safe and more enjoyable for you. Stay hydrated and nourished. Please grab a bottle of water before you depart for your work site and be sure to have a snack bar or something to keep you going until lunch. Be well rested, wear sunscreen, and know your limitations. Only you know what you are capable of. If you need a break, take one. If you aren't feeling well, please tell someone. Heat exhaustion is a guaranteed way to ruin your day. The buses will be roaming around the cemetery, stopping at groups as they see them. Use the bus as an opportunity to get out of the heat, take a bathroom break, or grab some water. Listen up, because these are some important ones. If there is a medical emergency, please follow this process. First, ensure the victims and bystanders are out of danger. Second, if necessary and if someone is qualified, administer emergency first aid or CPR. Also, notify John Janes so that we can get proper medical treatment. In order to prevent damage to the cemetery or bodily injury, equipment should only be operated by qualified individuals. For any and all damage to tombstones, landscape features, structures, signs, turf, or trees, report it immediately to John Eggleston. We are one of the only groups in the country allowed to do service work at Arlington. It is a privilege and an honor to work here. Legislative Day on the Hill is on Tuesday. Without a strong and unified voice, we are at a significant disadvantage when policy discussions occur, and there are so many forthcoming. Our collective voice is instrumental in helping to ensure that we benefit rather than suffer when policy changes that impact our industry occur. Your participation in Legislative Day on the Hill helped us maximize the influence and advocacy impact of landscape professionals. Buses will be departing for Capitol Hill at 7:15 Tuesday morning to complete that mission for a full day of meeting with and educating legislators. How do you get to your work site? Before the opening ceremony, find the sign that corresponds with your group number. Your bus letter and route number will also be on the sign. From there, you will head to the opening ceremony. Afterwards, you'll go to your corresponding bus to catch a ride. You can also refer to your welcome packet. All buses are labeled A, B, C, and D. Many buses will run multiple routes. Please be mindful of your bus letter and number. Bus A, Route 1, may be heading in the total opposite direction of Bus A, Route 2. Please don't stray too far from the bus stops, as some of the routes can be very quick. If you are in one of the groups that is working in a section by the staging area, we'll help you achieve your steps goal for the day, as you will be walking to your area. Try not to miss your bus, but if you do, just let us know and we will help you get to where you need to go. These should all go without saying, but there are some rules to follow while you're here. No sitting, standing, or placing tools on the headstones. If a horse caisson passes by, please turn off your equipment and show respect. If there's a funeral in your work area, please do the same and either work in a different area or wait until it is over. Please no shouting or loud music, and no littering. Be careful of leaving behind any trash from your work site. Finally, there are people everywhere, so if you're driving, please take it slow. Remember where you are. For many, this is a resting place for loved ones, colleagues, and friends. Thank you to our sponsors for their generosity and support in making this event possible. Our platinum sponsors are Caterpillar, John Deere, and New Holland Constructions. Our gold sponsors, Imerys, Corteva, Greenius, and New Farm, as well as our other sponsors. Thank you to each and every one of you for volunteering. Without your continued support, this event would not be possible. Have a great day, take in your surroundings, and be safe.